a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Manning the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Red, 38. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set,
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
And their running back about to get back to work. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Ready. Down.
First down, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Throw right side, pumped by Phenom. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns first down. Here's Gabriel. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on second. Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
Ready, ready. Blackboard, ready.
They'll air it out on third. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
Browns returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Gabriel, first and 10. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Blue 32. Ready, quick.
Gabriel setting up to throw. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Breaks through and breaks away. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Gabriel to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set, ready.
Another carry for him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Taken in by Phenom. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's another Browns
Down.
first down.
They'll run here on first down. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready?
Gabriel now. A throw left side finds Johnson. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a gain
Browns headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Set.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they're going to get just inside that red zone. Escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
The throw now. Here's Gabriel. It's on target to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. That one gains 7. And that gives them 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain. The final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to end zone.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Now Gabriel escapes the pocket. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready. Hut. Hut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
33. Set.
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. David Njoku, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a
Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got him, man. It's Njoku. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready?
They're going to pass it here. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Hut.
They'll run now on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.